Good morning, guys. It is a beautiful Memorial Day. I just stepped out of my house and the sun is out. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just admiring the view, the flowers. I just stepped on some peanuts that my wife has put on our front porch for the squirrels to eat, and boy, did they enjoy themselves, the squirrels. They have. So, I'm just looking at my hydrangea here, this tree that I planted with my wife when we first met about 11 years ago. And it is a beauty. Let me just see if I can focus in. It is a big one too. It is a beautiful hydrangea tree. I remember when it was tiny. And now it is almost it is a full grown hydrangea tree. I admire the seeds. I'm going to see if I can come down the staircase. I have to take my time, of course. If you know, I have some leg problems, issues going on. Okay, hold on. I'm almost down there. My wife also did this rock garden style. So you see a lot of rocks. We got this from the ocean. It's like a rock garden style. We have to get ready for summer, but here it is. Look at this beautiful hydrangea. I'm going to see if I can get the focus in on some of these little seeds that I really, really admire. And don't mind the sounds. It's our neighbors cleaning cars and lawns. So there's that beautiful seed on it. You can see. I can't zoom in too close, but there it is. It sure is beautiful, this hydrangea tree. It will usually, depending on the colors, we usually get white, sometimes red. But this is a really fascinating, and I know I hear a lot of birds, so summer is upon us. Summer is upon us. Oh, there's a neighbor down there with a leaf blower, I guess. Wow, it's kind of going to be loud. But look at this. Look at these I think they're peonies. I pronounce it wrong. Look how beautiful that is. My wife has such a beautiful little garden, and this sun guy has been here forever too. It's just an ornament, but these plants and trees have been here a while. There's a little ladybug action figure, and then I have to, of course, get rid of some weeds here, as you can see. But overall, I just want to share my Memorial Day Monday morning. It is so beautiful. Ouch. Oops, I don't want to hurt myself. And this is what I get to see every morning. See if I can show you the sky, how green it is and beautiful. Let's get the autofocus working, if I can. There we go. And this is across the street from me. Beautiful greens. Lots of greens. The birds are singing. And of course I'm walking. Even though with my health scare, I'm getting stronger every day. Every day I'm getting stronger. Here's another little garden me and our neighbors share together. Home sweet home. I love it. Alright, I have to climb these stairs, so just give me a minute. I have to hold on to the handrail as well, just to be careful while having this camera in my hand. My wife would kill me if she found out I was doing this. Remember earlier I mentioned the peanuts? Well, look at these peanuts. Look at these peanuts. Little peanuts. I don't think I could speak here any longer. The sound of the leaf blower is going to be super annoying, but that's part of it. I wanted to talk outside, but we'll talk somewhere else. I came home walking today, which is good, and I saw my little wife's little birds on the windowsill. They're so cute. Look at these cute little birds. That's Tilly, my dog, barking. My little garden, not ready yet. And my feet. My feet, they're walking, so I'm happy. All right, time to go in. Hi guys, today is Wednesday, so it's just past Memorial Day weekend, and I'm out here waiting for the local bus. So this morning I got a little scared for my wife. She's a little sick today, so I got nervous, but I'm recovering slowly. I'm walking, I'm standing, as you can see. I walked yesterday a little bit more. I've been walking my usual routes when I take the bus, so I'm getting there slowly. If I'm looking sideways, it's because I'm making sure I don't miss the bus and to turn off the phone so I can get on. But yes, today it looks like it's going to rain. It's going to rain today. It's been like that in New York City. It's going to be the next weather is going to be about 4 days of rain, which is kind of weird for before the summer starts. But yeah, I'm just feeling better. That's an update. I'm walking more. I've been going to work, so I am blessed to keep going to work. I don't have too many symptoms of aches. No aches in my wrists as much. My feet are not so cramped. I mean, one is, but it's moving along. I can't force it to move too fast, but I'm able to move. I am so happy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay guys, I'm out here on Memorial Day, one of my favorite fishing spots. I'm with my wife and she's also fishing, and we're going out for fluke today. And you want to see a beautiful view. I don't know if I can zoom in, but down there is the Empire State Building and all of Manhattan, and the Staten Island ferry's coming in. So this looks really awesome to see. All right, going back to fishing. Okay guys, so today we didn't catch no fish, nothing today, but it was okay. We had a great day. Memorial Day, it was quiet, and we had a great time. What you hear is the boats right here, the Staten Island ferry boats making that sound. It's a beautiful day, all in all. Loved it, totally enjoyed it. Skies looking beautiful. I mean, there's clouds, but you can't beat this. Beautiful view. It was nice, and my feet are feeling much better. So I'm optimistic. All right guys, I'm back. I am back to tell you a little bit more about what's going on with me. I've returned back to work, and the day after Memorial Day this week. So I was a little bit stronger. It was raining, so my wife drove me in. But the next couple of days, I would say the next 2 days, I have been taking New York City Transit. So that means basically I'm taking a bus and I'm walking to the bus about 10 minutes from work or whatever. Yeah, about work. So, and taking the bus has not been uncomfortable. It's usually packed, and with my health condition with my feet, I was still able to get a seat. I was able to get off the bus. I was able to walk home, and I'm getting stronger day by day. I still don't know. I'm still waiting for this. I think this week coming up, I'm going to go to the doctor and see what's going on again. Figure out what's what is it that they can pinpoint what's going on with me. But I'm feeling stronger. I have not been sleeping well. Even though I sleep early, I've been having some issues. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's anxiety or just getting used to having my feet move around again. Because when I had this health crisis with my feet, I couldn't move it. I had to keep them in one direction, flat and up. Now I can move them around. Even as I speak to you right now, in front of this camera, I have the camera in between my knees, and yeah. So, but now I got this shoulder pain going on, so I'm all a little achy. But I wanted to talk about the resilience of the human body for me, my resilience, and how I've also understood that it can be a very powerful tool, and also I can abuse it when it becomes so weak. And I'm realizing I'm drinking more water. I am taking other forms of vitamins and nutrients in my body. So I've cut down on a lot of sugars that would tend to be yogurts with fruit flavorings in it, like honey or blueberries, all that. I mean, not that I'm saying you shouldn't, but you have to have your own separate, your own yogurt and separate that with your own blueberries and put it in. A lot of the sugars might be causing inflammation. I don't know, but I've also taken turmeric and ginger and honey as a tea and uh, feeling better. So, I'm eating less processed food, trying the best to eat the least processed food anyway. The least processed. Being bread is a processed food because it's made, you know, bread is processed, even if it's freshly baked. It's still processed food. I think that could be an opinion. I don't know. Um, or I can, still could have bread, but have a very limited amount of it. Right now, I've been having craving for chicken salad or tuna salad on half a roll with lettuce. So that's where I'm at with my diet. Eating salads, eating more olives, eating more fresh food, having my eggs in the morning, and my tea my wife makes or oatmeal. Um, I find that my body has been responsive. I'm not 100% though. I'm not strong, but I was able to carry out 4 bags, market bags, from my wife's car, bring it up the staircase, bring it back in the basement. So that's telling me I'm getting stronger. But I also have to take it easy because this shoulder still hurts, the back shoulder, the neck. So I have head sprain. I've been working full. I've been at work. Not that it's strenuous, but I'm back at work. I'm feeling myself. I'm walking around. I'm also putting on new shoes because of my foot condition, and I gotta be very careful with my feet. There's a lot of this going around. Is I think I saw it on YouTube about how your feet are the first things to go, and they dictate your health, your mental, your spiritual. So I'm trying to be very careful with my feet. I'm 49 years old, and my feet and my legs, whatever you call it, feet, legs, all attachments, trying to take good care of them. They're the only pair I have. And, there is a growing concern of that. As they get weaker, I become sicker. So I have to be very careful. Overall, feeling better. Yeah, that's the update right now for that. I have kept my mind by drawing again because I want to make my little ornaments again. I'm still an artist at heart. I want to paint too, but I haven't had the motivation to paint right now. I've been just doodling and sketching in my sketchbook and at work these new ornaments I have in mind. And yeah, that's what keeps me motivated. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, just a little tired. But this week is an improvement compared to last week. I think I moved up maybe I could say 10% better. So I'm maybe at 50%, 60% better than I was last week. So instead of being at 400%, I can say I'm at 60 right now, which is good. It really is good for me. I'm excited. People at work have prayed for me, which is awesome, and they've been really cheering me on. My wife has been really awesome. She's been there for me, and couldn't ask for that. That's a better thing in life, just to have people in your community who surround you and cheer you on and want the best for you and want you to get better, just like I want them. So that's what's going on with my health. In terms of everything else, I've been keeping my mind busy mentally. I've been reading my book. Now I'm reading White Fang by Jack London at night. I read 10, maybe 5 to 10 pages and go to bed early still. And I've been drinking lots of water. I can't say it again. I've been drinking lots of water, like lots of water, and it helps. So I feel like I'm just cleaning out my system. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I'm really excited to get started back, find some space to maybe go and make my ornaments again and show you guys what I've been doing with that and some new ideas I have. The last time we talked, I had Pizza Pig and a wolf, so that's how far by. That was almost 3 months ago, so I'm trying to come back and show you some new ornaments that you might like, that I like anyway, that I enjoy making. And let's see what else. In terms of creativity, oh, just I've been watching TV to lay back. I don't like watching TV so much and movies anymore as much, but I like watching classics and stuff like that and horror films, as you know. But I've been laying off those, so I haven't really been watching that as much. Um, my wife and I just recently saw The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson yesterday, and that was and Jamie Lee Curtis, and that was. I mean, we wanted to like it, but it was bad. But you know, that's our own opinion. If you go watch it, watch The Last Showgirl. Tell me what you think of Pamela Anderson, her performance, Jamie Lee's performance. Of course, you know Jamie Lee Curtis, famous for being in Halloween, and her mother being in Psycho, and her dad being Tony Curtis. So, if you who know that is, and of course, Pamela Anderson, of course, from Baywatch, who married, who had that very famous sex tape with Lee, the drummer from Motley Crue, whatever his name was, I forgot. I'm so out of it. And now is married to another rocker, Chris Rock, I believe, whatever. Not Chris Rock, Kid Rock, Kid Rock. So anyway, I'm blabbing about those things that are not really relevant to this. Sorry about that. But I am feeling much better. I am drawing, I'm walking, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to do that. The weather in New York hasn't been that great. It's been raining a lot, but I did go fishing, as you saw. And yeah, so I think I'm on my way to a nice summer. I'm trying to make some stuff for the summer, some art pieces, and yeah, and I'm realizing also, besides not to throw the art back off, but I'm realizing that my body is capable of many things. That's my alarm. It just went off. Time to go to bed soon. Anyhow, that your body is capable of doing great things, but it also can be destroyed if it's not taken care of. And there are things we're not aware of. So, realizing at this age of 49, I was in another world. Even though I was in 49, my mind was an indestructible 20-year-old Omar, 30-year-old Omar, even 40-year-old Omar. So I'm realizing that thought process is broken down. I don't really shouldn't think like that, and I try not to think like that. That things can happen to me now that I didn't know before. And I have to be more careful what I'm eating, exercise, sleeping, and, generally going to the doctor to see what's going on, not just waiting so long. And look for visual clues like scratches, dry marks, things taste differently, I'm acting weird. So those are the cues that my body gives me that I'm more in tune to. So uh, I hope you come away with something with this, no matter what age or what country or what sex, man or woman, child, or whatever you're into. Just be more aware of your body, I think, and that's like now, not like just hearing me saying it, but maybe there's things you should look into and not be afraid to look into. That even if you're 20, you can still get things that a 50-year-old can get that can destroy you, or not in that such so extreme, but that can really harm you in the long run. So yeah, I hope you come away with something with that. And with that, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.